It's me and Blob. We're playing a game called White Noise Protocol. How you doing, Blob?
I'm doing great. How are you, Mr. Ebrozo?
I'm doing really good. I've noticed something in our little circle of streamers. You seem to be everyone's tag team co-op game host. Anytime anyone's like, "Yo, I need someone to play a game," it's always pull in Blob. I'm just saying you're in everyone's streams, bro.
Wow,
Which I think speaks a lot
that's
to you as a person.
well. Thank you. I never noticed that, but you're kind of right. I love it. It's
I,
good
I
fun.
think I think it's a lot of fun. I always appreciate you seeing you pop around to everyone's streams, and I'm always happy to have you on mine. So thanks for being here. Also, yeah, clout chaser blob. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm stealing everyone's viewers. Everyone go follow me right now.
Yeah, everyone who's in chat, just jump over to Blob's stream. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, so this game does have two different perspectives. The pioneer class or person, whatever, in the supervisor position. So if you want my perspective, you can watch my stream. If you want to watch Blob's perspective, you can watch his stream. You can obviously jump back and forth between the two, as you like. Do we have any preference for who gets what, Blob, or should we leave it up to chance or to chat? What do you think makes
Well, I
sense?
mean, we could leave it up to chat, but I want to know, how are you feeling? Are you feeling more like a pioneer or a supervisor?
you know, Part of me wants to supervise you, but Blob being the CEO and being the guy who sits in the chair seems like
Right.
seems like the
Wait.
seems like the position for you, right?
Wait. What do you mean by sitting in the chair?
I think you get to be the man in the chair if you choose supervisor, and I know that's your preferred spot. So, uh, if you
Okay. You know what? I will be supervisor. That
okay,
sounds good to me.
sounds good, cool. I will go
Oh,
ahead and take pioneer. You can go ahead and take supervisor, and we can hit it. Let's
God
go.
damn it. I'm always supervising.
I think we
How
get
is it
different
silent?
text here
It's
too.
never happened before. Oh,
Yeah, I crawled out of my tent and barely survived the storm. My memories are slowly coming back. I went out last night to fix the
code word. Always
stations.
polite.
Looks like we got caught in a snowstorm. Or I did.
Yeah, my guy was calling you an idiot.
You were calling me an idiot?
I guess so.
It's saying it's impossible for me to exist without you.
Oh, oh, yeah.
And
Well,
you're
that's true.
calling me an idiot for being out here in the snow?
Oh my God. Wait,
Wait,
how do we join each other? How does this work?
so I don't think we join each other. I think the way this game, because we didn't have to join a
Oh,
lobby code or anything. I think this is completely asynchronous. So like our games aren't even connected to each other,
interesting.
but like the clues you get or like what I get activates on your side. It's smart from a game design perspective because I mean this dev basically like they made a multiplayer game without it actually needing to be coded for multiplayer. So good props to them. You know what I mean?
That is really cool.
It's very smart.
So,
What do you have on your
okay, well,
side?
I better explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better explain what I'm looking at here. So, I have a bed,
Okay.
and then I have a poster of we were first and always will be,
Okay.
and then I have a poster saying an adventure unlike any other, and it looks really nice actually. And then I have some windows, and they look sorry, I'm completely just messing around. Okay, important stuff. I have a laptop that
Okay.
says try help, and it needs a command, which is cool.
Okay.
I also have a map. um, I don't know if it's showing. There is a point on it. I don't know if that's me or you.
Is the point moving?
It is not moving.
Okay.
They're actually. Oh, interesting. So there's one point that's connected to, like, off the map with a string, and then there's another point without any string, pretty far away. That might be you.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Not to interrupt you. So I have like what looks like my little tent that I crawled out of, but I just walked over to a thing that says Station 2. Does that have anything to do with what you're at?
oh, that sounds like it will be helpful. I'm just
Oh.
looking at the computer right now. I've
Uh
entered a command.
I'm activating Station 2. It's rising up into the air. It looks like maybe to
That sounds helpful.
uh and I've got a reboot code here. So let me know if you see something on your computer for a reboot code.
All right, let me just mess around with
Yeah,
the
take a look at your
computer. So I've got
computer.
some different things I can do here. I have network. I'll see what that does. Yeah, so I can see the status of all the stations.
Okay. What does it say for station
Um,
2 right now? Is it probably still says down, right?
it
We need to.
says they're all offline.
Okay, so we need
Yeah.
to find a way to reboot it. I've got the code. Um,
Ooh,
so whenever you figure
I've got
out
logs of numbers. They look like dates.
like what?
Just something to keep in mind.
Like dates?
I've
Okay.
got a log of dates. Um, I'm just having a quick look at what everything else does, and then I'll write down this code you've got.
Okay, I couldn't quite like when you were saying that. I couldn't hear if you said dates or day because of you having your Lisp right now. So that's all.
Oh, date. With the numbers, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna write down my reboot code so that I can give it to you whenever. I'm just gonna explore out here a little bit.
Okay, I have some instructions for our roles as well. So I'll
Okay.
read yours first. The
Okay.
pioneer, you are the strong arm. Use
I
your
am.
compass,
Mm-hmm.
C, to orientate and communicate landscape features to your supervisor for orientation.
Okay.
Open the panels. What? Open the panels are reactivate the stations
Yep.
so your supervisor can input the code in the computer.
Okay.
Your job is to find and collect black boxes. Your supervisor can scan for them.
Okay. So maybe just try entering this code that I have, like in your computer, if that works.
Sounds good. I'm just reading the supervisor
Oh
instructions
yeah, yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
I'm sure it's going to say basically the same thing.
It's gonna say
Yeah,
something
just
like
help you do
like
that.
like always lie to the pioneer, always give the wrong instructions. Is that what it's telling you to do?
Yeah, and it says make sure you enjoy being a supervisor. Get into the supervisor mindset of just watching.
Pour yourself a nice cup of
Um,
coffee. Like,
exactly. Okay. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this code. What was the code called again?
uh, it just says Signal Station 2 reboot code, and then it has the code, which is 912568.
Okay, I'm not yet sure where to put that. I will mess around here.
Okay. Can you try just like entering it in anywhere on the computer? Is there like any spot where you can like type in information or
Yeah, I can type numbers in a bunch of different tabs and on
okay.
the main screen. I've done the main screen. What was the number?
Yeah,
912.
568.
Cool. And is the station up now, by the way?
The station is up. I flipped it to the on position. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. 912568. Establishing connection, exchanging keys. It is connecting currently, and it is connected. That
Nice.
station is online.
Awesome.
So
Beautiful.
I guess you need to know where to go next, don't you?
Correct. So I'm at station 2. I have my compass, and other than that, it's I can't hardly see more than 10 feet in front of my face. So
Okay.
I'll need some
Oh,
help.
okay. Oh, God. Okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
directly north to you. I know you won't know where that. Oh no, you should know.
Oh, yeah, I have
Right.
I have my compass out.
You
I
have a
can see
compass.
north. Yeah.
So from station 2, north is a ocean. You're not going there. You
Okay.
basically will want to be heading south, but you will come across some kind of mountain.
Yeah,
So what I would
I'm
suggest
directly
is
at the foothill of that mountain.
awesome. I would suggest following that counterclockwise, and that should take you almost directly to the next station.
Okay, follow it. So if I'm facing south, go counterclockwise. So that would be heading going west first.
Yeah, that's right. You're kind of heading west and around.
Okay, sounds good. I will follow the base of the mountain west and around.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm passing some
You will come
other.
across
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
almost like a little gap as you go. Once you get through that gap, basically just head directly south from there.
Okay. Oh, how high up does this mountain go? I can't tell if I'm at the gap you're talking about or if I'm going up the mountain. This looks like up the mountain. I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go.
You don't want to go too high up the mountain. No, you want to stay ground level to where you started, basically.
Okay.
At least around that. It looks like it rises a little bit, but yeah, you should be staying around that.
Okay,
Basically,
sounds
you're
good.
going between a gap between two small kind of peaks of this mountain. Well, one of them is the mountain on your left side, and one will just be
Mm-hmm.
like this other kind of hill mountain on the right side.
Yeah, that looks correct. Um,
Yep. So once you get past that, just head directly south, basically.
okay. Yeah, I think maybe I'm through that gap. I'm angling south and seeing if I hit anything basically at this point.
Yeah.
What am I
As
heading
you
towards?
you are heading towards another station. I am unsure which station though.
Okay.
Um, you will have to let me know, I guess.
Yeah.
Now,
Uh, I'm at a
there is this something
mhm.
on this map. Oh yeah, well, where are you at?
I don't know. There's like a big old iceberg, but I can walk around it. It's just standing out on its
Yeah,
own.
yeah,
Oh, it
cool.
the ground starts to dip down a ton here. Should I not go down that way? Probably.
I would assume no, you definitely don't want to go down. You kind of want to stay ground
Okay.
level. As you go, you should maybe potentially see an ocean to your right or a sea. You want to make sure you're walking with that to your right
Uh,
um,
I assume that's
as
what's
you go
off in the
south.
distance this way. It's just
Yeah,
so snowy, but I'm pretty
yeah,
sure. I think I can see. I think I see the thing in front of me. I think we're on the right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Now, there is a note on this map for me, or just on the slide that says snowmobile outside. I don't think I can get outside, so I don't know if that's talking about me or you. So
There's a snowmobile outside somewhere. Does it show like where on the map that would be? Or
that's
no?
not connected to anything,
Okay.
unfortunately.
I
It's
wonder.
just
this
outside somewhere.
great. Okay, this is station 3.
Station 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm just going to need that code again once you've
Yep.
got that.
I'm just activating the tower. It's going to be 756218.
Awesome. That's connecting now, exchanging keys, authorizing, and connected. That is number 2 online. New
Number
signal
3.
for scanning. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So
It's the
I don't
second one we've
have.
done, but it's station 3. My bad. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't have any more direct stations for you to go to, but I
Okay.
am now scanning for a signal. And I think that will tell me where you need to go next.
Okay. And it said something about finding black
Sig-
boxes as well, right?
yeah.
Like, are
Have
there
you
supposed to
found any
be?
so far?
No, I haven't stumbled across anything extra.
Maybe that's what this signal is going to take you to, because we are going to
Oh,
sector
okay.
C6. Let me look at the map and see where that is taking us.
I should probably stop jumping around off the cliffs
C6.
over here, huh? Oh, shoot, I just took
So
damage.
you're basically.
Ow.
Oh, you can take damage in
I
this?
jumped too hard, apparently, yeah. Okay.
Oh God.
Anyway,
So
yeah.
you're basically going to be going back the way you came to that little gap between the mountain and that other kind of hill.
Okay.
So you want to head directly north from the station again,
Yep.
with the mountain to your right.
Okay. Sounds good. I
And
will
I will
not
just
go
get
up
the
the
exact
mountain.
location while you're doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, don't go up the mountain.
But you said stop around the point where I cross between the two like the narrow part, right?
Yeah, once you get there, let me know, because I have a more specific kind of map I'm looking at separately
Okay.
with some more, I guess, easily identifiable kind of landmarks. So once you get there, we can figure those out.
Cool. Dude, the snow under my feet like sounds so squishy. It's like the compacted snow where it like slowly crunches under
Oh,
your feet. It's very crazy in my ears. I'm just letting you know. Um I,
damn.
I think I
Well,
go a little
I'm in a
west
very
here.
nice warm cabin,
I'm
just so
glad
you
I'm
know.
glad you're warm. Wait,
I am.
maybe it's this way?
So you want to get back to that gap, so you'd basically be going directly north and just following that mountain to your right, following it around until you get back to that gap,
Yeah,
ideally.
mountains to my right, but I feel like I can't quite tell where the exact gap is. There's like a lot of time where there's like other stuff to my right.
Okay.
Um I mean I'm
I
I'm
can.
I've got basically right now I've got mountain directly to my it's like southeast east, I guess, right now. And I've got the other presumably mountain thing to like to the west, I guess. I just don't know where the narrow bit is that we're looking for.
Right. Okay. So I think I have a general location of where you're at.
Okay.
So that mountain to your west.
Mhm.
I let me just check the other map. I believe you're actually going to want to get potentially up there, but
Okay.
hold for a second while I confirm.
No problem.
God, you're really relying on me here, aren't you?
I there's
This could go
nothing else
terribly.
out here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get kicked
So,
by the Yeti.
oh God. Okay, so I'm looking at a more specific map separately that doesn't have a whole lot of detail in it. It's a bird's eye view, so I don't know how this is going to go trying to explain this.
Okay.
Essentially, looking, I believe, unless this is flipped, I believe looking directly north,
Mhm.
I see. So if you're facing directly north, kind
Mhm.
of to your southeast, there's a diagonal, like a mountain going diagonally kind of up and to the right.
Sure.
There will
Yeah.
be three little stones, and then there will be two kind of bigger stones, one to the left and one to the right. Um, so in between these two big stones, there's three little things, potentially rocks, stones, rises in the geography with some kind of cliff basically southeast to you. Do you see something like that?
Uh, it's all cliffs out here, man. I'm going back a little
Oh
bit.
God.
I think I might have gone a little too far. Um,
Okay.
so I'm trying to.
In fact,
Yeah. What?
I I actually believe so. In this gap that I'm talking about, which I
Mhm.
know is very difficult for you to actually know where that's at, in that gap, when you're looking north, you're basically there's a mountain basically right ahead of you, and there's a mountain basically east of you. You want to go up on that mountain north, or if you're in that gap, maybe slightly like northwest.
Okay. Understood. I think I see what you're talking about here. I'm assuming it's
Awesome. So once
this
you got
way.
there,
Yep.
I'm hoping there will be a few two big rocks or kind of rises in the geography with smaller kind of things
So
in between them.
the problem is you're saying go up this mountain, but I need to find a way up this mountain first because
Right. Oh,
it's
okay.
too steep for me to climb. I might have to go
Yep.
around
You're
to
gonna
go
have to
up.
head south.
Head south. Okay.
So head south, follow that mountain, keep that mountain on your right,
Mhm.
and basically follow that around. When the mountain starts to let you turn right, follow that with it.
Okay. And then go up it basically is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, so you're heading south, take a right with the mountain, and then you'll see a path up where you take a right again.
Okay.
This is cool.
It is. I think I am on the path. I'm like on a path around the mountain, but it doesn't seem to be going
Yeah,
up the mountain. It's just going around it.
you should be able to go up towards the end. It's almost like a pathway as you follow it.
Okay.
You should see a path up to the right. Have you followed
Uh,
it around the corner?
I think I walked around this whole thing. Maybe the mountain you're talking about's farther away. Oh wait. Nope. Uh, maybe this is it. I don't know. I'm so lost out
Oh
here.
God.
I think I'm going up it.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it'll seem like a huge rise straight away. Once you get once you're on that path
Mhm.
kind of north,
Yeah.
you want to head east as soon as you can. As soon as you can kind of start walking east, that'll take
Okay.
you up that. kind of hill mountain.
Yeah, so I was heading east, but now the path curves to north, it looks like. I can't go any farther east, otherwise I fall off of this thing I'm on.
Yeah. So yeah, right. So you're at the edge of that. So you want to head north, and then
Okay.
you're looking for those 2 big rocks, 3 smaller rocks between them.
Oh, I think I see something over here. What is this?
Have you found the black box?
No, I think this is where you are. I think this is a base. There's a snowmobile outside. I found snowmobile.
Hey, save me!
Are you in like a little outpost thing? I can't see in the windows. It's all iced over.
It's pretty small.
This must be it.
Wait. Where have I taken you, bro?
Wherever.
Wait, maybe you're supposed to take the snowmobile.
Oh, I can take the snowmobile. I'm in there.
Now we're talking.
Hold on a sec. It's hella loud. I gotta make a. I gotta see if I can make the snowmobile a little quieter for myself.
Wait, but then where am I? Am I up there?
Holy
crap! Is that
crap,
all that
it goes
coordination
fast.
was doing? Maybe it was only there to tell you where to get the snowmobile. It might not be a black box. So.
Okay.
Maybe that was the point.
Chat, let me know if snowmobile's too loud. I can turn down the game sound. This thing goes fast. So where do you need me to go?
Okay, so you're basically going to want to go back the way you came, basically down that hill.
Okay.
So,
dude,
as you're heading back, kind of west,
it's drifting so much.
You then go south. Oh my god.
And I can't.
Oh my god.
I can't look at my compass while I'm on the snowmobile.
Oh my god. Okay, so I don't want you to get too far before I tell you where you're going. So I hope you haven't gone too far.
Okay. Let me go back. I'm sliding. Okay. It's so slippery. Hold on. Dude, I don't.
So, let me ask this.
Yes.
How easy is it for you to get your bearings? Like, if I said go to the second station you were at, do you think you could get there, or do you want my help?
If I can find the first station, I could find second station. Okay, wait. I just got back to the base thing that you took me to, which means from here I go a little south, then I go west down the path to the mountain, right? And follow that around?
Yeah.
Okay.
You follow that around and then head almost kind of southeast as soon as you're down that path.
Okay. Yeah, I just have to keep hopping off the snowmobile, but I guess that is what it is.
Oh yeah.
I just fell off the mountain. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, I fell off to the east side.
Yep, so you just basically want to head south then.
Okay.
And then you should still have that big mountain to your left.
Yes, I have the big mountain to my left, correct.
Awesome. Yep, so basically head south, see if you can find that second station we went to, which is station 3. I know, oh god, that's confusing. And let me know once you get there, and I'll give you the next directions.
I have bad news for you.
Okay.
I drowned. Wait.
What?
Wait. This is fine. Everything's fine. It respawned me at the first station with the snowmobile. We're chilling.
Okay, so you just basically want to do, like, follow that mountain around, kind of going southwest.
Okay, so we're just
going between that gap.
Going back to station 2, right? That's the goal right now, or station 3, which is the second. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the next station is very close to that, so that is easy to go there first, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Also, Hero Brian's in chat. Hi, Hero Brian.
Yo, Hero Brian. Dude, this game, like, with what I'm looking at, I've got like those like sunroofs, where it's like a dome at the top.
Yes.
So it's like a window. I've got one of those, and I'm just looking out at these mountains, and it's so isolating, bro. Like this small little room. the snowy biome.
It's incredibly isolating out here. The sound of the snowmobile is so loud, and I think that like the sound of the I think when it starts up, it's got to be the dev just making the sounds with his mouth or something. Like
What?
it's really good.
Oh my god. That is
Um,
incredible.
okay, let me just double check here. I think I'm going the right way. I think I see it. Okay, I'm at the other one. I'm at station the
Awesome.
second
So,
one, yeah.
from here, you're basically gonna want to head kind of southeast, southeast. When you're doing that though, you will come across this like ridge in front of you.
Mhm.
Just go left around that and then try and get back in front of it, if that makes sense.
Okay, so there's like a hill in my way. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that must be it. So that hill, you want to go left around it.
Okay, left around it, so that's
Once
east
you're
to
around
me,
it,
yeah. Yep.
yeah, that'll be east to you.
Mhm.
Once you get around it, you'll want to head southeast.
Okay.
Just yeah, once you get around that, just head directly southeast. You should come across another mountain. We'll want to get you on top of that, but we'll figure that out when we get there.
Okay. I kind of fell down a lot of elevation, but I think it's okay. And then you said just head southeast after I get past that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
southeast. Yep.
Oh, that's another thing in my way. I'm just gonna go around everything I hit to the left and then.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
And do you have any idea what I'm heading towards?
So you're basically going to be heading towards a little ridge, mountain, hill thing. So you'll want to find something like that, kind of southeast from Station 3. We will need to find you a way up. So for way up, we'll be basically going east around it first. But we'll get there once you reach that mountain. We can talk about that.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, just give me a sec. I may or may not have drowned again.
Okay, you got this. Oh,
So,
bro, I'm gonna be out here by myself. I'm no black box, nothing.
I mean, there's nothing else for you to do in this tiny little box of yours over there.
No, I have 2 beds and 2 chairs, and that's about it.
Oh, also, Blob, Herobrine says that. Wait, Herobrine said that your mic isn't on your stream.
Oh wait, I'm muted. God damn it. Oh, what's up, everybody? Oh my god, bro.
That's so funny.
I was muted that whole time. Oops.
I also fell down a cliff. I'm respawning again. Hold on.
Okay, you got this.
It's difficult out here, man.
So, wait, are you starting at the first station again?
Yeah, I have to keep starting at first station.
Okay, change
after
of plans
respawn.
if you're still there.
Okay,
Once you
yeah,
die,
I can
let
go
me know.
back. There's a restart button, so yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so head there.
Mhm.
This time you're going to want to go around the mountain clockwise. So the mountain will be on your right as you kind of go east and then southeast and then south.
What? So go east this time is what you're saying? Or
Yeah, so go east. So stick close to the mountain, but go east and
Mhm.
then southeast and then kind of south. You basically want to head south around the
Understood.
other side of the mountain this time.
Okay. I can do that. Man, it's so difficult not having my compass out while I'm on the snowmobile. That really
Yeah. So you really
Okay.
got to like get off and check.
yeah.
So as you're going down there, it looks like quite a narrow path at times. So I figured I'd take you on a new journey. You will see probably quite a tall mountain to your left and obviously the mountain to your right.
Yeah.
As you go down, you will see a serious peak, probably towards the bottom and around the corner of the mountain. Once you find that and are there, let me know. Try and stick at that corner with the peak.
A serious
up,
peak.
okay.
Wait, I just got to like a really narrow passageway. I don't know. There's like walls on either side of me. Big old walls.
You're going to want to head down. Yeah, it does look quite severe.
So I go
Looks
through
quite
that.
narrow at times. So good luck. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah. So as you go down, you'll see kind of a higher peak
There's a peak to my
quite
like.
far down around the corner.
There's a peak to like my southeast here. Looks
Yep,
like.
that's cool, but we're gonna go past that. You're
Okay.
looking for the one to your right, or so you're west
Oh, okay.
as you go down. And it'll be right next to you, right around like a corner of the mountain.
Oh,
so you
yep.
basically want to be
Yep.
able to turn around the mountain with the peak.
I think I've got.
there?
I think I've got the one you're talking about. It's like a big old tall jagged peak I can see.
Yeah, it does look quite jagged.
Although I guess
So
now it's to my north. Is that correct? There's a big old spike I'm looking at, directly north.
did you kind of? Oh, I think you're. I think I know what you're looking at. So, do you still see the mountain to your right? It should just be like you should be following that ideally. Or
yeah,
close to
that's yes. I see the mountain range to my right, but my right is now north. Is the problem?
Oh, okay. So from there, if that's where you're at, you'll want to wait. Your right is north.
My right is north. I'm heading west, or I was.
Okay.
Because you told because I was. Yep.
And
Okay.
to that corner. My bad.
No,
Bad
you're
instructions. So you want to go back to that corner that you just kind of turned around.
Okay.
At that mountain. Once you're there, try and head directly south.
Okay.
You should start to come across a kind of a hill, mountain. Once you kind of get there, let me know. You'll basically want to head west up a little path up the mountain, up the hill.
Okay. So from the corner there, with the mountain is west right now that I'm going around. I head south, and there's now like a big mountain hill to my left. Does that sound correct?
Yes, from there you're going to want to head southwest.
Okay. Do I go south past this thing on my left and then go southwest, or just go southwest from here?
I'd try and go maybe like in the middle of it and then head southwest.
Okay.
And then that should take you directly to the hill we want. And then it's just about finding you the path up. If my instructions have been, I guess, precise enough, you might come straight across the path that'll take you up the hill.
There's a big old hill in front of me. There's like, but if I go south any farther, it looks like I'm gonna fall off a cliff.
Yep, I can definitely see that.
Okay, perfect.
You're gonna want to go north a tiny bit then, and then basically head west. It might look like normal elevation ground, but it should take you up.
Okay, yeah, looks like it. I'm gonna ditch my snowmobile because it's making me fly like crazy. I think it's making things worse for me.
So you took my snowmobile, and now you just left me here stranded.
Correct.
And you're not even using it.
Okay,
Wow.
I can't tell if I'm supposed to be climbing this this slope here, or if I'm Skyrim climbing this hill. You know what I mean? I'm like sliding.
It works either way. You do want to get up there.
Okay. I can't. I'm saying I can't tell if
it's
this is a path or if I'm messing up the geometry of this game.
It's difficult to tell what the right path up actually is.
Okay.
If it doesn't work, let me know. I can try a different way.
I'm on top of this hill now, the one you just directed me to.
Okay. So, facing north, at the top left of that mountain hill thing, there should be another station.
Facing north. So it looks like this hill goes farther up. Do I go all the way up?
You might see a few small peaks, but you don't want to go up there.
Okay.
You want to stick on that general level of the hill.
Is it supposed to be up here?
It's supposed to be elevated, but not super high. Like, for me, not in a red zone, which I'm sure doesn't mean much to you.
No, that doesn't mean anything.
Anything crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Then maybe I went too high up?
I'm slightly... No, you can't have gone past this and then gone to that next hill. There's no way.
I was going pretty fast, I'm telling you. That thing is speedy. It's possible. I'm on like a path that just goes west. Oh wait. I'm on a path that goes west and it led me to the thing. I'm there. Station 1.
Oh,
Let's
let's
go.
go.
Oh.
Let's go. We got there.
Hell
We got
yeah.
there.
Dude, it's crazy out here.
This is crazy. All right, I'm ready for a code whenever you've got that.
All right, hold on. I'm a little too short, so I have to like jump up to look at the code. It's 5, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Let's go.
I have to jump up every time. Did that work?
So funny, dude. That has worked. We
Nice.
have one more station.
Okay. And this is station number 1, technically. I don't know if that means anything in the long run, but... Okay, does it make sense for me to keep going from here, or should I go back to the first station?
I think we can still go from here. I'll see what's next. I actually don't know if anything else has been marked.
Okay.
How do I... Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, you could restart from the first station, but it could be more fun to try and make it there yourself.
I'm down to try to make it there from here. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so from here, you're going to want to head kind of northeast-ish.
Mm-hmm.
You should come across similar kind of formations that you've seen. Mountain will be to your left. You're basically taking that narrow pathway back up. So head northeast.
Okay, I will
Once
go...
you feel like you can't head any further northeast, head northish.
Okay,
once you come across the mountain to your left.
I'm going as northeast as I can. That's gonna drop me right off a cliff. Maybe I go.
So at that
maybe
point,
I go down around it.
North.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down and around, and try and head north up that kind of narrow pathway.
Yeah, I can. Well, now that I'm not on that cliff edge, I can still keep going northeast. So I guess I can go northeast farther. Probably.
You don't want to go northeast too far. You want to kind of find the corner of the mountain and then head north from there, if possible.
Okay, so the hill mountain I was just on, go from the corner of that basically, north.
Oh, so are you talking about the station 1?
Yeah.
Or are you talking? Yeah. So okay, so from there head northeast for sure.
Okay.
As you head northeast, you should come across. You should go between that kind of rocky formation to your right that you mentioned earlier, where I said go into the middle of it. And then to your left, hopefully you'll find the corner of the big mountain.
I think so.
Ideally, you'll be in between those two things.
I think I'm between those things.
Yeah, so try and head directly north from there. It might be a bit narrow, but you should be able to get your way up. If you just follow that kind of north.
Okay, where I'm at is not narrow yet, so I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. I'm having to go... It's curving a little bit northwest, I don't know. There's just rocks and stuff in my way.
Sounds about right.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going a little northwest. Now I can go north. It looks like this is maybe coming up to our narrow pathway here. Yeah, I'm going through the narrow gap now.
Okay, once that narrow gap kind of opens up where you don't have anything on your sides, really, let me know.
Okay. They weren't kidding, this game needs teamwork.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
This is cool.
Okay, it's opened up.
Played those Okay. Quick break. You get to enjoy the snow.
Yeah,
have you ever played We Were Here?
I haven't played
those games.
I haven't played them, no. But I know those are also like
them, but...
asynchronous puzzle games, right?
Yeah, I played them with my brother, which is a bad idea because I think brothers just are annoying to each other. So
I can feel experience. That. Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in like that open kind of space, you're gonna want to head northeast.
Okay.
Kind of like so northeast, but not too far north.
Okay, that takes me down a cliffside.
Northeast.
Takes me down a cliffside.
Where are you?
I just went through a narrow gap, and then You said go northeast, and I fell off a cliff.
Oh, you fell. Oh. Oh.
Well, no, I'm trying to get back up.
Wait, what cliff could you possibly be talking about?
I don't know.
Are you on the mountain?
I might be. Am I not supposed to be on this mountain? If I'm on the mountain, where do I go? If I went through a narrow gap on the mountain, where should I go?
Try and head north. You're gonna have to go off the cliff.
Okay.
If you can survive it.
I will try to survive going north off the cliff. It's so hard to know. I'm heading directly north now. Okay, I just slid down.
Okay.
I slid down a gap into another narrow passageway. Maybe this is the other narrow passageway you're talking about.
I guess head north.
I'm heading north. I'm heading north.
Okay, if
I've got a mountain on my right and a mountain on my left, looks like.
That sounds perfect. I think we're going the right way.
Okay.
I say we. You're going the right way. I'm nice and safe over here.
Okay, from where I'm at now, the right side mountain is kind of north. Where are we going from here?
The right side mountain is north?
Again, I can't really tell the difference between mountain and hill. Where I'm at.
Okay.
So keep in mind there could be.
So if you're in that kind of narrow kind of pathway, you should be able to basically go kind of generally north or south. You want to head north, and it might take you kind of northwestish.
Yeah, correct. That's where I'm at. I think I'm at the end of that area, maybe.
Or at that point, then you want to head northeast east.
Northeast east. Okay. Should this be taking me up?
It should be taking you up. You should see a really high little peak to your left as you go.
Yes, and
once you reach
I'm going to the right of that peak. Is that correct?
Yeah, so you want to head directly east from that point. At which point you will come across potentially another few small peaks.
Yep, there's a small one in front of me to the east here.
Awesome. At that point, follow that mountain around on its right side. So you want to keep the mountain to your left. Follow it closely as far as you can go. It should take you to another station.
Okay. You said keep it to my left?
Keep it to your left as you follow it around, yeah. So you're heading kind of east still.
Yeah. It's so difficult to know if I've made a wrong turn somewhere. Or if I'm still okay.
It's so difficult. You might come across the end of the world, basically.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm approaching the end of the world, but I'm also approaching our station. I got there. Let's go.
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's crazy because it literally feels like there's no way in hell I could possibly be going the right way.
Like, I'm gonna trust you.
It is so difficult out here to tell the difference between any landmark. We're doing our best, and it's working. Awesome. It's working. All right, you ready for the code?
Yep.
Okay, it's gonna be 512932.
Establishing, exchanging keys, authorizing, connected. That is. Oh my god! What do we do now? Oh, we can scan again.
Nice.
I'm scanning signal 2 now. We're heading to F5. Let me just get an idea of what that geography looks like. This looks bad. Oh god.
I don't like the sound of that.
We're gonna have some fun here.
Okay.
F5. Okay. Let me have a look at the map. Okay. F5. Okay. So you're going to want to. Oh god, what's the best way? Oh god, how do you get up there? How did you get up that mountain in the first? I am so confused as to how you got up there in the first place. We are going to take you the long way around because at least I'll know where you're at.
Okay.
So I want you to follow that mountain back when
Have
it
a good
on your
look here,
right
O'Brien.
to where
Okay.
you get to that small peak behind you again. Let me know when you're there.
Okay, so I'm following this mountain to my right.
Yep. So you're going basically heading west.
I'm heading west, the mountain's to my north, yes. And I'm
Yeah, yeah,
basically just hugging the bottom of the mountain there.
yep. Basically, just keep heading west from that point. Um,
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm
Once you
around that
have
mountain
mountains past you.
area, and now I can go west, which puts me between two other little
Yeah,
rises. Yeah. Okay.
sounds good.
So I'm going
You
between
basically will want to
those
head.
two.
Yep. And then at that point, you want to kind of go southwest.
Okay.
Um,
Yep, that
more
feels right.
west, kind of southwest west.
Okay.
And ideally, you'll have that mountain to your south again, to your left.
I think so. Is this
Like, yeah, keep going there.
am I supposed
You
to
should
be
have that
going
mountain
up
to your left.
here?
No, you're not going up the mountain. You just want to follow it around counterclockwise again.
Okay. But now I'm going like basically south. Is that correct or no? If I'm going around this thing, then I'm going south.
Yeah, so eventually you want to go south. Don't go any further, like after you go as far south as you can while still kind of staying close to that mountain.
Yep, I think I'm there.
Okay. So now if the mountain is north to you now, especially those really high peaks that you might see, I'm not sure if
Yes.
you can tell, you should ideally be able to go north a little bit and then go east. And it's a very narrow pathway kind of between high points of the mountain.
Yeah, it looks like east is the only way I can go from here, so that sounds right.
Yeah. Yep. So take that very narrow path east. As
Mm-hmm.
soon as it opens up, let me know.
Yeah, it's opened up. It's pretty short distances.
Okay. Let me get the map back up, the scan, so I can see exactly what you're looking for here. Oh, that's really difficult to tell. Okay.
So, yeah,
So,
pretty much directly to the east of me right now, I can see two big peaks kind of happening. There's the mountain hill I just went around. Looks like I could walk back up if I wanted to. And there's maybe a path down to the south.
you should be able to go north, kind of up towards, like up the mountain almost.
Correct. Yep,
Or
I see
on the
that way.
mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So go north a little bit.
Okay, yep.
In fact, let me try and get you something to actually know when to stop.
Well, yeah, it basically starts going back down again at some point if I go too far north. So I'm assuming stay on top of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you want to go. So how far north have you gone? Do you feel? Do you see kind of to your west and east two kind of mountains, like two peaks?
Yes, the west. Yes, yeah.
West and east. Okay. You want to head south a little bit, and you want to basically find a path up on that one to your east.
Okay.
So at the south of that peak to your east, there is a pathway up.
Okay, I think I know what you're saying. I'm going south. That takes me to the base of this one that was to my east. And now I'm looking around the base for a way to go up, correct?
Correct. It should, in fact, stay right there for a sec.
Okay.
We might not even need to go there.
Okay.
No, I don't think we do. That looks like it's actually just on the side of it.
Is where I'm supposed to be right now have a big dip down to my west?
It does look like there could be a dip, yeah.
Okay.
It's difficult to tell.
Yeah.
Okay. You instead of going up that mountain that you were following to your east, I want you to now start going east, keeping that mountain to your north, and then follow the curve. So you'll basically want to turn left and start going north with the mountain to your west at some point.
Wait. Okay, the
So
mountain's
you're
still
going,
to
you're
my
going
east. So I can't go east because that's into the mountain.
Right. Okay. Can you go further south so you're at the bottom of that then? So that you're
Yes.
looking north towards that?
Yes.
Okay. Once you're there, if you're facing north to your
Hmm.
kind of diagonal kind of right, so basically northeast, you should see a narrow pathway between two of the mountain, or like two peaks, maybe a ridge, and
Mm,
that mountain that you were following.
I might be higher up than you think I am. I just went south and I'm like halfway up this thing. I'm pretty high up there.
Where? Oh my God, where are you? Are you in this massive, like, oh my God. Uh,
I'm in a
okay.
yeah. I think I'm probably in wherever you think I shouldn't be. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, how high up are you talking here? Like it could be real high up. You could be seeing real peaks right now. Do you see like really big peaks?
Yeah, they're like super pointy peaks. Uh
Okay, you're gonna want
yeah,
to head further east.
further east. Okay,
Yeah, you want to, and that might take you off a cliff.
yeah, I think
Find a
that
way.
further east takes me off a cliff. So,
Oh, okay, okay.
uh
I don't know how you got up there. I don't know if there's a way down.
I died.
Oh,
I
okay, okay,
I
cool.
slid and fell all the way down. Okay, that puts us back at the first
Okay,
spot. Yeah.
okay. So you're gonna want to go southwest, following the mountain
Okay, keep the
to
mountain
your
to my
left
left.
as you go.
Okay.
Yeah. At some point, you'll go through a small gap, which I'm not sure you'll be able to tell, and you'll start going south to follow that mountain. Once you're at the bottom of that south of the mountain, so once the mountain's basically almost north to you, kind of northeast to you, let me know.
Okay. I'm going through this gap, and you said let you know when the mountain is northeast to me. Wait.
Yes.
Well,
You should see
I
potentially a
snowmobiled
really
off
big
a
peak
cliff, so
northeast to you. Okay.
hold on. Let me let me reset.
Oh God.
It was going
Okay,
too
okay.
fast. It was going too fast. Okay. The difference in speed between walking and snowmobiling, I'm sure in real life is also as drastic, but okay.
I honestly got the feel of that, right?
Yeah, but I don't think the way that this thing slips and slides around is the same as real life, if I'm being honest. Okay.
You never know. Have you used the snowmobile?
I guess I have not.
There you go.
There you go. I don't know. Okay, I'm walking
Alright.
by foot now. Okay.
Oh God.
It's kind of directly east to me now. It's not quite northeast. A little bit. Should I go farther south?
Yeah, you want to head a little bit further south. So it's kind of like northeast to you, ideally.
Yeah, so this path to the south kind of starts to curve
Or
a little
even
bit southeast. Now it's northeast of me. Yeah.
okay, so if you can walk a little bit east so that big peak is now directly north of you, that would be brilliant.
Wait, okay, so this is taking me to our second station. Is that correct?
Basically, yeah, you're close to that, yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Like I could walk to it right now in 2 seconds.
Okay, so from the station you want to be a tiny bit further east and
Okay.
probably a tiny bit further north.
Okay, yep, that sounds fine.
And maybe even you'll see a small rock formation kind of in the middle of the
I
ground.
do. I
somewhere
do
there.
see a rock formation directly in front of me here.
Okay. Okay, so if you can go just north of that, so go right in front of it.
Okay, yep. Yep, I'm there.
Now, you're going to want to take a few steps north, but not too much. You don't want to follow that path north that you might be able to see north going up.
Okay.
A few steps north, and then you want to head east immediately. It should be
Good.
a very narrow path.
I was going to say there's a path to the east. Yep. Cool.
Is this where you were last time?
Look, you're asking me a question, and it could be. I don't. This was not where I just was. No,
Okay.
I was somewhere completely different where we were talking before. So I'm heading between
So when
a
you're going
narrow
through that narrow
pathway to the
path,
east. Yeah.
yep. Once that opens up a little bit, let me know.
Okay. Now it's starting to open up. Yeah.
Okay. You should see a path north from there.
Yep. Looks like it.
It should open up north.
Mm-hmm.
You want to head north, and you'll see another peak, and it looks like even a path going up a hill
Correct.
when you head north. Don't go up the hill.
Okay.
Just go right at the base of it.
Go right at the base of the hill. Okay. Understood. So that's a little bit northeast. Yep.
Yeah, kind of northeastish. Yeah.
Okay. And then just
Northeast.
do I continue to follow? It looks like there's a path this way. Do I keep going that way?
Yeah, so you want to follow that path around the right of that, or the northeast of that mountain.
Okay.
And that should take you basically right, like towards the edge of the mountain. There might be a cliff that you can fall off. There should be something around there.
Yeah, there's a cliff I can fall off if I went directly east now.
Yeah. Head north then.
Mhm.
Follow that kind of path around. Look in that
Oh, I
close
found
area.
it.
It shouldn't be too far.
I found
You found it?
something.
Awesome.
Yeah. I picked it up. We collected the first black box of today. What a great job. Everett is proud of you.
Let's go. We already got the first one.
This was a team effort, of course. Celebrate with your coworker. You've proven to have exceptional navigation and team skills. Let's go, Blob.
Did we do it? Is that like...
I think it might be the demo. It says your run took 69 minutes. You died 6 times. Dang.
Hey, bro, we did it.
That's pretty good. Good work.
Wait, so you got the black box. What about me? I'm still in my little shed.
You should be happy. Wait, it just stops here. I can't. No, like it just tells me what the run is and how many times I died, but there's no like restart button or anything.
That's so good, man. Well, I saw people saying it takes about 90 minutes. We got it done in 69 minutes.
We did it in exactly 69 minutes, which is pretty good. Do you wanna take a spin in the wandering chair?
Yeah.
We still got half an hour of my stream left. Let me
I kind of want to see what it's like. I feel like it'll be fun.
Yeah, we gotta at least let you get out there. Why is it not letting me? Sorry, I have to close the game and then restart the game really quick.
Oh god. Awesome. Yeah, I just refreshed and that worked for me.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't playing in browser. My bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I brought it offline for me.
Can I ask, how did you feel about my navigation kind of
It was good.
commands?
I think you did a very good job. How do you feel that your commands went?
I think I did okay. I'm curious to see how you do now because I've kind of forgotten everything I was doing there. Or telling you to do.
Well, and I feel like it doesn't even matter. It's so different in the chair than in the snow. Hold on, I gotta resize my. Why is it not letting me? Sorry, my aspect ratio for the game is all wrong on stream.
Oh yeah.
I'm resizing the window. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. I will jump in supervisor if you're jumping in pioneer there.
Yep.
I like that it says this.
Indeed,
it says this never happened before. So they want us to know this has never happened before.
We've never done this before.
We've definitely welcome. Hey, what's up, chat? Welcome back from ads. We've definitely never played this game before.
Definitely not.
Yo, this is sick. This is so much cozier than the entire last hour of gameplay I had.
It's scary out here, dude.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay, let's see.
So
in half an hour, maybe we have to try to see if we can get you to at least get the snowmobile so you can experience that pain, huh?
Yeah. I've got the Signal Station 2 code for you if you'd like.
Oh, yeah,
Or we
yeah,
can
yeah.
just go.
Oh, I guess we could just go straight.
Yeah, I guess we should follow. How did we get the black box one? I think we went straight to the second pin,
Right.
which I
Okay.
right. The pins I looked at are going to be completely different to the ones. I don't want to help you here. I want you to direct me. And which pins do you want me to go to?
Okay, so you have station 2 right now, right?
Yep, and I have the reboot code if you want it.
Okay. Yes. I just need to figure out where that goes. What is the reboot code?
So on the signal, like on the computer, you go to the signals. You should be able to see the signals. You select which signal you want, which station you want, and then it'll ask you for a code. The code is 912568.
Okay, I found the spot. So 912568. Oops, I typed wrong. There we go. All right, perfect. Connected.
Okay. Where do you want me to go from here? The station that ended up giving me the black book, no, the snowmobile location was south, I believe, somewhere, but I don't really know where.
Okay. Perfect. So from where you are, you're gonna want to start going southwest. Is that possible for you?
Okay. Yep, I have
Basically,
mountains on either side,
okay.
or a hill,
Yeah, a hill
and a
or a
mountain to my
mountain.
left.
Mountain to your left, perfect. So keep going southwest. You might get stopped by an incline there. Does that look like that you can't go up maybe?
I do see some inclines. Yeah.
Okay, like that you're not able to go up?
Yeah, no, that looks, yeah,
Directly in
it's
front of you
basically like a
southwest,
cliff
right?
almost. Yeah.
Okay, go a little bit northwest, keeping that on your left until you can go around it. Basically follow it around, keeping it to your left.
Follow it around, easy.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, and I can see it's a path like in almost between
Yeah, you're
two
going.
different cliffs.
Yep. Okay. So once you get like through that area and you're able to go directly south, go directly south.
Okay. All right, I'm heading south
Okay. Pretty
now.
pretty much you're gonna just be going directly south, um, until you either get to a cliff edge. Basically, let me know if you start seeing like cliffside on your right.
Okay, I do see a little peak, like a little stone thing to my right that I'm walking past, if that helps at all.
Okay.
A little rock
If you keep
formation.
walking south, do you come to a cliff or is
Oh,
there more
oh,
path?
I just died.
Okay.
White out. Yeah. I fell off. I fell off the cliff that you were warning me about.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm heading south west again.
Yep, southwest. I trust you.
Yo, Jay, how's it going? I led Ebrozo to victory before. We completed the game in what, 69 minutes?
We did.
Pretty
It
good.
was 69 minutes exactly.
Good teamwork, I gotta say.
It's been a really good time.
It's an interesting genre of games where you kind of have to just trust the person you're playing with,
Yeah, and hope
like
that you can
implicitly.
find out a way to communicate. Speaking of, where are you right now?
Yeah. I'm going right between those two kind of ridges again, little
Okay.
cliffs where it's a path in between, going southwest.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Then go south,
we'll
keeping
soon start heading south.
keeping that bigger mountain area to your left. You're gonna keep going south. Eventually, yeah, you'll either see the cliff directly to your south or to your west. You're gonna want to keep the cliff on your southwest and keep going south,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yep, and I'm avoiding the drop off
Yeah,
now.
basically
I'm
avoid the
sticking
drop
close
off,
to
keep
the.
going south, keep the cliff to your southwest, and then I think you should just find that station.
Wait, cliff to my southwest or east? The mountain's to my east right now.
Mountains to your east, you should have cliff. Oh, sorry, like the drop off cliff to your southwest. Like
Oh,
you could
yep.
fall down, yeah.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Yo, we
All right,
just got
I'm
a
just heading
raid. Yo,
directly
what's
south.
up, Zoe?
Let's
Zoe Tech
go.
jumped in with the raid. Welcome in. Yo, I'm streaming with Blob. We're playing
WB.
this game, White Noise Protocol. If you want Blob's perspective, he's out and about in the snow, trekking out there, and I'm directing him on this map. So you can get both of our perspectives if you want. How was your stream? How does everything go? And of course, if you need to raid and rush, feel free.
I am at station 3, just so you know.
Nice, you made it. Cool. Okay, easy.
I'll turn this on.
Yep.
And I'll get a code for you.
Sweet.
Let me know when you're ready for the code.
I'm going into the computer. I am loading up the network thing. You said station 3, correct?
Station 3.
All right, I'm ready for the code.
756218.
218. Perfect. Online.
And rather than going for more stations, that should give you a signal that you can track. And then we can try and get this snowmobile.
New signal for scanning. Understood. Yep. Okay, so then I scan. Start scan. Scan signal 1. Okay. Signal found at
Yeah, those are difficult, huh?
C6. Gotcha. Okay, so it's showing a spot on the map.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hold on. Oh, also thank you so much for the follow, Camel Nows. W follow.
Let's go. Follow.
And and Zoe, yeah. Let's see. Did you just ask how's everything, girl? I think I misheard that. I don't think I said how's everything, girl.
I don't think you said that.
I don't think that's what I said.
I don't know.
Maybe that's what I said. Oh, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good over here. I need to figure out where the heck this thing is on the map. C6. So wait.
That was a real trip for me. Those little signal scan things.
This seems like such a fun game to put together for the dev. C6, and it's like in the top left-ish. We're gonna exit the terminal. C6. Okay. Do you want to try to make this trek from where you are right now, Blob?
Yep. So I'm still at station 3. I'm right next to it.
Okay, sounds good. You're gonna go back the way you came, but keep the drop off the cliff that you don't want to go down. Basically, just keep it on your left and follow it as far as you can.
Okay, I'll try and stick real close.
Yeah, so go north. But you're gonna end up going northwest, keeping that drop off to your left, basically.
So I want to actually head back quite a bit first.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah, you're heading back up north from the station, but you should pretty soon to your west, aka your left while you're going north, have that little drop off area to your side that you don't want to go down.
Okay, let's see. I'm kind of going east right now. It's the wrong way, isn't it?
You might have gone too far north.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. I'll head west.
Yeah.
Head west.
I think you went north and east at a point where you need to go back up south a bit and then go northwest instead.
Okay,
Also,
I'm kind of in like a big open field of snow right now, going northwest.
Open field of snow going northwest. Basically, go as far northwest as you can right now.
I see the drop off, and now I'm following it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just follow it now. You'll eventually get to a little tiny like hill. Let me know when there's a hill to your northwest. Also, Zoe, go with the
I've just gone up
carbonara.
a little bit of a slope,
Go with the carbonara.
and there's kind of two paths I can take. It looks
Where are
like
the
maybe.
where are the paths you see? What directions do they
Oh
go?
no, uh, there's they're basically both north. It's just one's left and one's right. But
So you're gonna
I'm
go
going.
north just a tiny bit, but then you're gonna go east, pretty much directly east. If that looks like a path you can go, you should be going like up into the east.
Kind of in a dead end of rocks right now,
Okay, I think you might have gone too far
facing
north.
north.
I think you might have gone too far north. Come
Oh,
back south a
oh,
little bit.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I'm st I'm stuck between two rocks. I
Uh-oh.
thought I could, climb between them. I'm like a rock climber, and
Yeah.
now my breathing's too heavy, and my ribs have got stuck. I'm stuck in mid rock.
Need me to come pull you out?
Yeah, bro, come pull me out, please.
I'll come bring a rope and pull you out. Do you
Hey,
need
wait,
to
how
reset?
do I respawn?
Yeah, F5.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yo, have a good
Okay,
lurk,
I'm
Zoe.
back at
Thanks for
the
dropping in.
original
Thank you for the
north
raid. Thanks for trusting me
point.
with your
So
lurkers.
I assume I want to head back northwest or
Um,
southwest. Sorry.
yeah, it looks like maybe there's a way to get through northwest, but it looks like it might be too steep. So let's stick with going southwest. Go southwest through that passageway. But now,
Yep.
instead of following my directions about not falling off the cliff, instead just keep the thing that should be to your right. Just keep it to your right and keep following it around until
Okay.
you basically should follow it all the way around until it's basically taking you directly east and going upward.
Okay. I think I get what you mean. I've got to say, like, having done your role first, it's helping a little bit, but like I would have thought it would help more than it is.
Yeah, that's why I
Like
was
it's
interested to see.
disorientating out here.
It's very disorienting. Yeah, I thought you would be doing way better out there because you like already knew this map.
No, man, I feel lost.
I thought I'd be better doing the map because I have been down there. But this game does a really good job. Like they didn't have to randomize the map. They didn't have to change anything, and it's still just as freaking hard.
It's confusing, man. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Like they really make you feel it.
All right. Are you
Okay,
following?
I'm following this around, so I'm
Mhm.
basically heading west now, keeping
Okay.
the cliff to my right side.
Yep. So you should be following it. You should be going basically west. Then you'll be going north for a little bit, and then if you keep following it around, it'll take you east and upward more.
Okay, I'm just still going northwest. I don't know how far this is taking me. Okay, now I'm heading north, and you're
Yep.
saying after a bit I'll be going east.
Should just be a little bit more north, and then it should let you go pretty much directly east. Let me know when you can go directly east.
Okay, I'm almost there. Just getting past a rock to my right.
Yep.
Okay, I can now head east.
Okay, head directly east, and keep going that way until you either see like a rock in your path or the edge of a cliff that you don't want to fall off.
I do see a standalone little rock. Do you want me to keep walking past that as I head east, or is
Ro-
that where you want me to stop?
Walk past that rock and see if there's the place to fall down, but don't fall down it, please.
Yes, there is a place I can fall down. Yep.
Okay, so go between the place to fall down. Actually, no, go back to that rock. Basically put the rock in front of you at west.
Yep.
Okay, and then head directly north. I think that takes you to where you're trying to go.
Okay. I can't believe this was made in 2 days for a game jam.
I'm interested to see the devs'
Very
other
cool.
work. Yeah.
100%. I haven't looked enough into itch.io games and all that. Also, I found you.
You got me?
I'm at your crib. And
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not unlocking the door. You're staying there.
I can't see you. It's too icy.
Oh my god, the snowmobile is so loud.
It's so loud and it's so
Oh
slippery.
my god. It is.
It
Oh my
goes
god, this
so
is
fast.
cool.
It's really cool, but it goes crazy.
Okay, I've got a challenge for you.
Yeah.
I've just ridden off. I don't know where I am.
Hmm.
I want you to try and get me somewhere. I'll have to try and explain to you where I'm at for you to figure out where I am.
Okay.
Are you feeling up for the challenge?
So you're gonna go somewhere, then you're gonna explain. Wait, you're gonna go somewhere
So
random.
I'm not looking at my compass.
Yeah. You're gonna explain where you are, and then I have to try to get you to a location.
That's right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Um, Let me find a good place for this.
Yeah.
I know where to go.
Can you at least tell me, did you respawn at all, or are you just going from where you were?
I'm just going from where I
Okay.
was, but I have turned in quite a few directions, so I'm not necessarily
Yeah.
anywhere nearby. Okay.
Right.
I think I am ready. I'm basically got myself on top of a little hill so I can tell you where I'm at.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Uh, what do you see to your north?
Uh, Death. I fell off.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna I'm
what
gonna
a
I'm
game!
gonna.
What a
Oh,
crazy.
thank God.
Thanks for making that game, Blob. You said I have a challenge for you, and
All
then
right,
you fell
we'll
off
go
a
again.
cliff.
What a challenge!
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they give you the snowmobile once you've got it. Okay, I am ready to do this again.
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay, so
What's to your
what would you
north?
like to know?
Yeah. What's to your north?
My north right now looks like quite a clear opening. I can see quite a high peak quite far in the north. There is a small rock in front of me as well.
Okay, small rock in front of you and a pretty high peak to the north. Correct?
Yes,
Okay. How high up are you?
I believe I am around ground level.
Okay, like around starting ground level.
So yeah, I think I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. What's to your south?
To my south, I
Mm-hmm.
see a pathway down. Um, I Yeah, it looks pretty like kind of clear to my. I can go south.
Okay. What about west?
To my west, I see a peak.
Okay.
Is
And east?
To my east, I see another peak.
Okay.
It's almost like one. It's like two little sticks almost. One slightly taller, except they're rocks and they're big peaks.
Is the one on your east? What does the one on the west look like?
The one on the west is just a singular. It's kind of like mountainy, and then there's a singular peak rock sticking up quite high.
Okay. Um, here's what we're gonna do. Walk north for me until you can't walk north and tell me what you hit.
Okay, that's smart. I like it. Okay, so I'm assuming you want me to go around this rock that's right in front of me because I can walk around it.
Go right around the rock that's in front of you. Yep. And then tell me when you get stopped by
Okay, I'm
something.
walking north.
Okay.
Okay, I've walked directly north, and now there is like a mountain. I'm assuming in front of me. I can't climb up it.
Okay.
I have approached it on an angle.
Okay. Now head directly south and tell me when you get stopped.
Okay, heading directly south. I am starting to go up an incline now.
Okay. Okay. You're going up, going south.
I'm still walking, but I am now going down a decline, and I have hit a wall of assumably a mountain, some kind of formation.
I'm so lost, man. Ah.
See, I know where I'm at, but I think it's fun seeing trying to get you to figure it out. I have been intentionally vague because I thought it'd be too
Mhm.
easy. Maybe I shouldn't have been so
Well,
vague
I
about what I'm
think that
seeing.
you're just in like that first little valley area to the southwest of Start, but I can't be sure.
You're very interesting. You're not too far. You got the right idea of where I'm
Okay,
at.
but you're just on the other side. You went southeast.
Hey, I'm not saying anything.
Sounds like you're saying you went southeast. uh,
Well,
well, what?
okay. So when you say stop when you can't walk south anymore, should I be taking like if I can walk slightly around something to continue south? Do you want me to keep doing that?
No, I wanted you to go directly south.
Cool. Yeah. That's what I did, and I've hit like the edge of a cliff, a mountain, something.
So there's a
There is a path to
mountain,
the left I can continue taking.
right, but there's a mountain to your west. If you look directly west, you're at the base of a mountain, right?
That's right.
Presumably,
If I
and
look south, I'm at the same mountain.
correct. If you're south, you're at the same mountain. If you're looking north, you should see that mountain to your left as it kind of extends. You walked through that little valley area. You should see it dip down and then go back up to the right. So like northeast of you is mountains, right?
Yeah, that looks right.
Okay, I know exactly where you are. You can, if you want to look at my stream, I'm pretty sure you are at 4G is this spot.
Let me you stream.
So basically
4G.
it's like right in front of me here. And I think you're in like the upper left area of this square.
Oh, I think you're.
So
I think you're right.
so
I actually.
here's our way to test, okay? Head directly east. Just walk straight east, and if you're in the right spot, you should end up falling into the water and dying.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Ah! I fell and died.
Okay.
I'm not in water. I'm not. I am not. Oh, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I am not dead.
Okay,
I repeat, I am not dead.
wait. Okay, keep
I'm
going
just
east.
hurt. It's a mountain now.
Wait,
I can't do anything.
you're going up a mountain?
No. There's a mountain directly east ahead of me. I just fell down a drop. I'm looking east. There's a big mountain. I can't walk anywhere. I think you were close, but I believe I'm further north than you thought.
Okay.
I don't think I ever went down that pathway very far.
Okay, so when I told you to go south and you went directly south, you probably just got stuck on one of these other corners in that little area.
Yeah, I think I'm in 5, like the top right of what is that? 5F? F5?
Maybe? Yeah.
I was around there.
Yeah, I see that one up there now. Yep. Okay, that would make sense if you were in that square. Okay, fair enough.
And
fair
I
enough.
believe I might have fallen down into that gap right to that mountain on the right. Somewhere around there.
That makes sense.
Hey, bro, that was good fun.
What a
I
game.
liked
That was a fun game.
What a game.
You wanna we still
Awesome.
got 5 minutes left. I've got one last challenge for you in this game, okay?
Oh, gee, yep.
Reload. You jump in as Pioneer. I'll jump in as Pioneer. And we have to try to get Wait, no, okay. Actually, scratch that. Reload as the supervisor just to take a look at the map.
Yeah.
We'll try to get to... Okay, wait, hold on. I'm just skipping through the first part. Basically, try to get to that third checkpoint we went to. Maybe? What do you think makes
so
more...
that's the one...
So, like, down and to the east, right? Like, southeast?
Yeah.
That pin that you kind of have to, like, go up the, like, the mountainside for?
Yep. Okay, are we both going to try and go there?
We're both gonna... Yeah, so we're gonna have to both load as Pioneer and try to see who can get there first.
Okay, I'm reloading the game now without seeing the map.
If it's possible. I don't know if we can make it in the time that we've got left in stream, but we can damn well try.
We can try it. I'll be ready whenever you are ready to start.
Yeah, I'm loading it up. It's just taking me through the little intro text.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I'm glad like you can find little ways to mess around in this game too. This is fun.
Yeah.
Just navigation, very
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
All right, I'm in and ready.
I'm in and ready as well. Are you ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right, sounds good. I gotta know, which way are you heading first?
I have to head southwest. I just think it makes. I believe it's going to be a shorter, a longer path, but I think it'll be better for my success.
Okay,
Where are you going?
I agree southwest is the best decision for success, but southeast seemed like the shorter path. So I'm trying southeast, even though I don't think I've ever gone around this thing to the southeast. So it doesn't seem like a smart decision.
You should have gone down there. I think I took you down that path once or twice. Not that you'd probably recognize it.
I definitely wouldn't recognize it, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's
But
fair
this, so this southeast path must have been where you just were.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I am curious now because the way I'm going, I at least am familiar with the path it's taken you to get to that second station, whatever.
Right.
And then from there, I can vaguely figure it out. How are you planning to figure out how to get to this place? What have you memorized?
I have memorized you go southeast around this first mountain, then you go south, then I think you go southeast around that hill, and then you can kind of follow it around and up. I'm not sure, but it sounds right to me in my head.
Let's see.
Because the spot we're trying to get to is southeast on the map. At the end of the day,
it is.
So I think
you have taken a quicker route.
I think knowing that at least is helpful. Yeah, but the thing is following it's one thing, then actually finding this.
Oh yeah.
I fell off a cliff and died. Uh-oh, this puts you at a serious advantage here.
I have at a serious advantage now. Don't let me jinx it. I don't want to fall and die. Maybe the safer path was the right way.
I think the safer path, it's possible. It's possible that the safer path was the correct play.
Well, I don't want to talk too soon. I could die at any moment. I can, yeah.
I just got to bring it back there. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Oh man, I know you saw the news about the sledding demo. I can't believe it's not coming back.
I know. I mean,
it's coming back in an undetermined date.
It's coming back at some point. I know. I'm so sad.
Yeah.
I understand. I completely understand, especially like the amount of response that the game was getting. That the dev needs to take time to just polish stuff up, especially like. I'm sure at that point, as a small, because was he self-publishing as well? I wonder if like there's prospects to get like a publisher involved and stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, that would make sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be good when it does come back.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy's planning on doing with his game as far as that goes. Because I think obviously like self-publishing is totally fine, but. For if you're an independent developer who like has a chance to like wait, I can turn this into my career all of a sudden, you probably want to take those options, right? You made it.
Station 1, I'm here.
Good work.
But no, you're totally right, and I'm sure as an indie dev, like it would take a lot of stress off having someone to worry about that kind of stuff for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless, like you got to just trust the guy that he's doing the right thing. If the game needs to go offline, it needs to go offline.
Yeah.
While things happen.
Yeah. Also, I think
I'm excited for it to come back.
Oh, I'm very excited for it to come back. I also think that going southeast around this mountain just doesn't. I think you just fall off a cliff. I just tried it again, and
really?
I just got. There was no way forward. It was just cliff. So I must have gone. Maybe I went too far or something. I don't know.
I'm fairly certain I did take you down that path once, but I don't really know. Maybe you actually went the other way and I didn't realize. I
That
don't
could
know.
be. Yeah, it could be that I could. You thought you were leading me down one way, and I went the other direction or something. That's entirely possible.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Yo, thank you so much for not
Well,
not
this has
only
been
playing this
brilliant.
game with me, but also finding this game for us to play together.
Well, thank you for playing. It's been so much fun, and thank you for having me on your stream.
Of course, I'm always happy to have you on. Um, shall we start up a raid and hit Hope to Survive, who's up playing some Final Fantasy
Yes,
Tactics? I'm up to go over
let's do
there.
it.
Sweet. Well, thank you everyone who's been in chat. Big thanks to Blob, obviously. We're going to go ahead and start up a raid over to Hope to Survive. And let me drop that raid message in the chat. Blob, you got anything else to add?
Thank you everyone for being here, and go check out this game if you want to play with friends. It's really fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you everyone.
Support indie developers in any way you can. Playing their games and talking about them is a good way. Yeah. White
Exactly.
Noise Protocol. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to see what happens, how much how much other stuff and complexity they can add to the game in a full release or whatever they're planning on doing. I'm excited to see.
100%. This has been awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Well, we'll send all of you on your way. Thank you again, chat. Thank you everyone who's been lurking. Thank you to Zoe for the raid earlier. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for some more Cuphead. And then you can catch Blob over on his stream, probably playing. What are you playing now, Blob? More Resident Evil?
It should be, yeah. Yeah, Resident Evil, that's what we'll say.
Sounds good enough, but who knows with your streams?
Yeah, who
All right.
knows?
Bye, chat. We'll see you over in Hope to Survive stream. Bye.
Bye, everyone.